Hello, thanks for connecting. I see you're here to explore Yemen in all of its beauty and pain right now. It's home for me. Although I am born and raised in the UK, Yemen has never left my heart. My family traditions are wrapped in so much of Yemen and what it was. Right now, it's not doing so great. It's trying to exist in the middle of greed, power, and control. But this is where learnings happen, where you take a couple of minutes out of your busy day to understand the human behind this war. Because it is not only millions of kids on risk of starvation, but also thousands of displaced families, out of work men and women, as well as death tolls that are rising by the day. These are my cousins, my uncles and my aunts' lives who are being tossed with. It's not a statistic you're reading on a newspaper, but my family members who have been affected. And I speak to them. Whenever the internet allows us, I hear laughs you wouldn't expect in a country that is being torn down. My aunties tell stories of Yemeni women in the villages, tell stories of young boys making songs on the streets about peace, and we together laugh, hoping this isn't the last time we will hear it. Water tank trucks in Yemen were a treat. If you could afford it, you had an emergency tank on your house. We'd pay 1,000 riyals, £3 to fill the tank, but there was always leftover water. The guy filling the tank would shout, "Are you ready?" And before we could respond, he would let the hose out into the garden. We'd run around playing in water with the neighbours. No water balloons. We just splashed and kicked the water around. The hose would reach the banana trees next door. The sand turned cool for a second before the heat sucked it up. If the hose was pointed at you, you go flying. Yes, it was that powerful. Now they don't have many around. But when someone can afford it, they share it with the whole neighbourhood. They say they're not running out of water. They are being controlled in how much water they can use. I don't know which one is a sadder thought, that some children result into drinking out of drain pipes because they don't want their families to worry about their thirst. That they are still so full of care, they drink dirty water to hide their pain. This is my Yemen. What about your home? How do you use water every day? What would you stop first if water was limited? What difference would that make to your life? What else do you think would be affected? find out more about Yemen, visit Yemen Inside a Crisis at the Imperial War Museum North, the UK's first exhibition to address Yemen's ongoing conflict and humanitarian crisis. It's on now until the 26th of January, 2020.